Hey! Imagine you go to sleep tonight in a golden bed, surrounded by toys, candy, and the best video games. You are rich! But then you wake up tomorrow and your bed is gone. Your toys are gone. Even your breakfast is gone. Your parents are crying and the whole neighborhood looks like a ghost town. This isn't a zombie movie. This actually happened to America about 100 years ago. It was called the Great Depression. One day, everyone was partying like it was the best day ever. The next day, poof. $200 billion vanished into thin air. How does money just disappear? Did a magician steal it? Did aliens take it? Nope. We did it to ourselves. Today we are going to hop in our time machine to investigate the biggest game over in history. Part 1. The Roaring Twenties. Let's dial the year back to 1922. World War I is over, and America is feeling good. We call this the Roaring Twenties. Imagine the whole country drank 10 cans of energy drinks. Factories stopped making tanks and started making cool stuff. Toasters, vacuums, and the ultimate gadget, the radio. Back then, the radio was like the internet, TikTok, and Netflix all rolled into one box. Everyone had to have one. And cars. Thanks to a guy named Henry Ford, cars became cheaper and faster to make. Suddenly, everyone was driving. Cities like New York grew tall skyscrapers instantly. Jazz music was loud. People danced all night. It felt like the party would never end. But there was a tiny problem. People were buying all this cool stuff with money they didn't actually have. Part 2. The Cardboard Tower. Welcome to the invention of credit. It works like this. You want a shiny new bike for $100? You don't have $100? No problem. Give me $10 now and pay the rest later. It sounds great, right? So people bought everything on credit. Cars, radios, clothes. But then they started buying stocks on credit too. Let's imagine stocks are rare trading stickers. You buy a sticker for $10. Tomorrow, it's worth $20. You feel like a genius. So you borrow money to buy 100 stickers. You think, I'll sell them later and pay back the loan. Even the barber, the taxi driver, and the chef were buying stocks. They didn't care what the companies did. They just saw the line going up. It was like building a gigantic tower out of cardboard boxes. It looked tall and impressive, but inside, it was empty and wobbly. Part 3. The Balloon Pops. October 1929. The cardboard tower started to shake. Some smart investors thought, wait, these stickers are too expensive. I'm selling mine. Then a few more people sold. The price dropped a little. Then, panic! On October 29th, known as Black Tuesday, everyone tried to sell their stickers at the exact same time. Imagine being in a crowded room where everyone shouts, "Fire!" and runs for the door. The prices crashed. The sticker you bought for $100 was now worth $0. But remember, you borrowed money to buy it. The bank called and said, "Give us our money back." You say, "I can't. The sticker is worthless." The bank says, "Okay, then we are taking your house and your car." Billions of dollars vanished in hours. People who were millionaires in the morning were broke by dinner time. The party was officially over. Part 4. The Empty Vault and the Dust. It got worse. People ran to the banks to get their savings out. But here's a secret. Banks don't keep your money in a giant vault like Scrooge McDuck. They lend it to other people. When everyone ran to the bank at once, the bank was empty. The doors locked. Your savings? Gone forever. Factories closed because nobody could buy toasters anymore. 1 in 4 dads lost their jobs. People stood in long lines just to get a bowl of soup. And then, nature decided to kick America while it was down. In the middle of the country, giant storms of dust, called black blizzards, covered the sun. Farmers couldn't grow food. Their houses were buried in dirt. It was like living on Mars, but without a spacesuit and with no food. People lived in shacks made of old boxes called Hoovervilles. It was a very dark time. Part 5. The Reboot. So, how did they fix this broken game? Enter a new president, Franklin D. Roosevelt, or FDR. He rolled up in his wheelchair and said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." He didn't just give people free money. He gave them jobs. He created the New Deal. It was like a massive update patch for a video game. Government hired people to build bridges, plant trees, and paint pictures. If you visit a national park today, chances are it was built by these guys. Slowly, the factory started humming again. FDR also put new rules on the banks and stock market, so they couldn't build cardboard towers again. It took a long time, and sadly, a world war to fully fix the economy. But America learned a hard lesson. Money isn't magic. You can't party forever on borrowed cash. And that is why today, if a bank fails, the government protects your piggy bank. So next time you buy something, remember the Great Depression, and maybe save a little bit for a rainy day. Thanks for watching.